Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, the show where we separate the truth from the tabloid trash. I'm your host, Adrian, and today we need to talk about what just happened with Prince Harry, Diddy, and one of Britain's most shameless newspapers, The Sun. The Sun, a British tabloid, published a story. It linked Prince Harry to a lawsuit. The lawsuit involved rapper Sean Diddy Combs. The headline was misleading. It implied Harry was directly involved. This was simply not true. The story spread like wildfire. It was shared online and in print. Many people believed the false narrative. The damage was done. Harry's reputation was tarnished. The story was just the latest attack. Harry and his wife, Meghan, have been targeted before. The tabloids relentlessly pursue them. They print sensationalized stories. They invade their privacy. It is a constant battle for the couple. The Sun's actions were unacceptable. They were unethical. They were hurtful. Harry had every right to be angry. He decided to fight back. The lawsuit involved a business deal. Diddy's company was suing another company. Prince Harry had no involvement in either company. He had no financial stake in the outcome. So why was Harry's name dragged into this? The Sun claimed that Harry had introduced Diddy to a lawyer. This lawyer was representing Diddy's company in the lawsuit. However, there was no evidence to support this claim. It seemed the Sun was trying to create a scandal. They wanted to sell newspapers. They didn't care who they hurt in the process. This is a common tactic used by tabloids. They sensationalize stories to attract readers. Harry was an easy target. He is a high-profile figure. People are interested in his life. The Sun knew that linking Harry to a celebrity lawsuit would generate headlines. The false accusations hurt Harry deeply. He values his privacy. He has spoken out against tabloid intrusion. This story was a direct attack on his character, but the pain extended beyond Harry. His family was also affected. His wife Meghan was dragged into the fray. Their children were exposed to the negativity. It was a difficult time for the entire family. The Sun's actions were irresponsible. They showed a blatant disregard for the truth. They also showed a lack of compassion for the people involved. Harry and Meghan deserve to live their lives in peace. They deserve to raise their children without constant scrutiny. The tabloids need to be held accountable for their actions. Section 4. The Sun's stained reputation. The Sun has a long history of unethical journalism dating back several decades. Their practices have often been called into question, and for good reason. Over the years, they've been accused of numerous unethical activities, including phone hacking, invasion of privacy, and publishing false information. These actions have not only tarnished their reputation, but have also caused significant harm to individuals and families. The Sun's journalists have a reputation for being ruthless in their pursuit of stories. They often cross ethical boundaries to get the scoop, showing little regard for the privacy and well-being of their subjects. In 2012, The Sun was caught up in a major phone hacking scandal that shook the media industry. The revelations were shocking and led to a public outcry. It was revealed that the newspaper had been illegally accessing the voicemails of celebrities, politicians, and even crime victims. This blatant disregard for privacy was met with widespread condemnation. This scandal shocked the nation and led to widespread condemnation of The Sun and its parent company, News Group newspapers. The public's trust in the media was severely damaged. Despite facing numerous lawsuits and public outcry, The Sun has continued to engage in questionable journalistic practices. Their focus seems to be more on sensationalism than on delivering truthful and responsible journalism. Sensationalism appears to be their primary goal, often at the expense of accuracy and integrity. This approach has led to a loss of credibility and respect within the industry. Prince Harry is not the first person to be targeted by The Sun. Over the years, many celebrities, politicians, and even ordinary people have found themselves in the crosshairs of their aggressive reporting tactics. Many others have been victims of their unethical behavior. These individuals have shared their experiences, highlighting the emotional and psychological toll of being targeted by such invasive journalism. It is time for The Sun to be held accountable for their actions. The public and the industry must demand higher standards of journalism and ensure that such unethical practices are not tolerated. Section 5. Harry's stand for truth. Harry refused to let the Sun's lies stand. He was deeply affected by the false stories they published about him and his family. He took legal action against the newspaper, determined to set the record straight. He sued them for libel, a serious legal step that showed his commitment to justice. He wanted to clear his name and hold them accountable for their actions. It was a matter of principle for him. This was not the first time Harry had taken legal action against a tabloid. He had a history of standing up to media giants. He has been a vocal critic of the British press, often highlighting their unethical practices. He has accused them of harassing him and his family, causing immense stress and invasion of privacy. He is determined to fight for his right to privacy, a right that everyone deserves. Harry's legal battles are not just about him. They represent a larger fight against media malpractice. They're about standing up for what is right, for truth and integrity in journalism. He is fighting for everyone who has been victimized by tabloid abuse, giving a voice to the voiceless. He is fighting for a fairer and more ethical media landscape, one where truth prevails over sensationalism. His courage is an inspiration to many, showing that standing up to powerful entities is possible. He is using his platform to speak out against injustice, leveraging his influence for positive change. He is sending a message that bullies will not be tolerated and that everyone has the right to live without fear of harassment. Section 6. Courage in the face of power. Taking on a powerful media organisation like The Sun is no easy feat. The media wields immense influence, shaping public opinion and often dictating the narrative. They have vast resources and a team of lawyers at their disposal. Their legal teams are experienced and formidable, making the challenge even more daunting. Yet Harry refused to be intimidated. He knew that standing up to such a powerful entity required immense bravery and resilience. He knew the odds were stacked against him. The path ahead was fraught with obstacles and potential setbacks. But he was determined to fight for what he believed in. His conviction was unwavering, driven by a deep sense of justice and a desire to protect his loved ones. He was determined to clear his name and hold the Sun accountable for their actions. This was not just about personal vindication, but about setting a precedent for others. His decision to sue the Sun was a courageous one. It was a bold move that many in his position might have shied away from. It sent a powerful message. It demonstrated that even those in the public eye have the right to defend their dignity and privacy. It showed that he was not afraid to stand up for himself and his family. His actions were a testament to his character and his commitment to protecting those he loves. It showed that he was willing to fight for what is right, no matter the cost. His resolve was an inspiration to many who face similar battles. Harry's courage has inspired others to speak out against tabloid abuse. His actions have given a voice to those who have been wronged by the media. His actions have sparked a conversation about the power of the media and the importance of ethical journalism. This dialogue is crucial in holding media organizations accountable and ensuring they operate with integrity. Section 7. A plea for fairness. Harry and Meghan just want to live their lives. They want to raise their children in peace. They don't want to be constantly hounded by the paparazzi. They understand that being in the public eye comes with certain responsibilities. They are happy to share aspects of their lives with the world, but they also deserve privacy and respect. The tabloids need to back off. They need to stop printing false and harmful stories. They need to leave Harry and Meghan alone. Everyone deserves to be treated with fairness and dignity. The media has a responsibility to report the truth. They should not be allowed to get away with spreading lies and causing harm. That's it for today's episode of Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Adrian, reminding you to question what you read and always look beyond the headline. Justice isn't about who shouts the loudest. It's about who tells the truth. We stand with Harry, we stand with Meghan, and we're not going anywhere. See you next time.